morning. I did check-in and up to the lodge last night and stayed in the state park lodge with my grandma. Just had a big buffet breakfast and then walked back down this road. And I am about to head up that way and continue the approach trail. I'll be at Springer in about maybe 3 hours, and that will conclude my day 0 and day -1. Tomorrow will be day 1. It is about 11:30. Temperature's still in the 40s, so you know, it's still great, can't complain. My next climb is Springer, so I'm making good time. I'm happy with the pace that I've been going, even though my feet are definitely feeling it. My shoulders are definitely feeling it. I still feel good. My hips feel good, my back feels good, my spirit feels good. It's just, couldn't have asked for a better day so far. I've only seen one other thru-hiker still, so I don't know if folks started up at Springer this morning, or if, you know, they're waiting for the weekend, or there's bad weather tonight, I think, so maybe a couple are just holding off. But I'm sure once I get to, I'm heading to Stover shelter, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of people there. It is definitely cooling off, so I stopped and redid my hair so I could put on my headband. And I shouldn't have checked the weather. It was not supposed to rain until like after I got to camp, but now it's showing a 70% chance of rain, like the exact time that I'm gonna hit Springer. So that's not ideal. I'd love to take my time up there and take plenty of photos and videos, but so it goes. Life on the AT. Lots of rain when you least want it. I just left Springer. I am officially on the Appalachian Trail. I didn't record too much up there. I made some friends yesterday at the lodge that I saw again at the summit of Springer, so that was fun. And I'm now passing the Springer Mountain Shelter exit behind me. But I think I'm gonna push on to, well, at this point I am gonna push on to Stover Creek. So that's my goal. Got about another hour to go then. Time to decide what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I got some good stuff in there. I'm just so excited and thankful, and can't believe it's here. Can't believe I'm finally doing it. I do have to point out too that yes, it started raining literally when I got to the top of Springer. So I do have on rain gear. This section is downhill, so I don't think I'll get too warm. So I just popped this on just because really the temperature dropped too. It's raining. And it rained all night, and I think I slept like, I mean, probably 10 hours, but out of that 10 hours, probably only about 8, which is enough. I'm sore. My head hurts. I don't think I drank enough water yesterday, but It is my official first day on the trail. I slept at Stover Creek Shelter last night. I'm just now heading out from there. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I slept pretty well. So I went to sleep at like 8 p.m. and rain started around midnight. So I actually like sleeping to the sound of rain, even though I know I'm gonna have to pack up a wet tent the next morning. And as you can tell, it's still raining. But I plan to go to Gooch Mountain Shelter today, so it's about 13 miles. Still just kind of breaking in my body, warming up. Met a nice group last night, and I think they all plan to be at Gooch, so I'll see them there. I am 1 mile into my day, so I just stopped and shed some layers and stretch. I still feel pretty good. My knee feels good, which I am so thankful for. The arch of my right foot's bothering me a little bit, but it's probably my biggest complaint for now, so I'll take it. I am in a beautiful green rhododendron tunnel both ways. I can hear the nearby creek waterfall, but I can't see it yet, so looking forward to maybe catching a glimpse of that. If you watch my gear video, I mentioned that I hate rain gear. It's funny because I don't hate rain. It's still drizzling right now. I don't hate rain, I just hate rain gear. So I already shed those. I sleep cold, but I hike hot. So I'm almost always in shorts. Almost always. They're just more comfortable. It's easier for me to dry off my skin than to dry off clothes. So I am on my cool down mile on my way into Gooch Gap Shelter. Today's been harder than I thought it would be. My feet are bothering me a little bit. That's about it. That's my Garmin, probably my dad. Yeah, I mean, it's been a hard day, but a good day. It is 6:36 in the morning. I stayed last night at Gooch Shelter. Didn't sleep as well as the first night, even though it rained the first night. Last night was so windy, and the way that the wind came up over the ridge was just noisy. It's crowded too, so there were 2 tents per tent pad. So, your neighbor's rustling wakes you up. But I still feel okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna kind of see how I feel, and I'll either stop. There's a section coming up where you can't camp without a bear can, so I'll decide how I feel. And I will either stop short of it or push all the way through it, which would mean I might be climbing Flood Mountain today, depending on how my feet feel. I think it should be a really nice day, so I'm happy for that. I'm pretty sure I'm the first one on the trail this morning. And there's a white. Oh, I just saw my first deer. She's up on that ridge. I think we both spooked each other, but she's beautiful. I have to laugh at myself that I look like this. But it is 32 degrees. I'm still in shorts, so I'm thankful that the sun is coming out. And I have this beautiful view. I think I'll stop ahead at Woody Gap. I had a little lunch or snack. I think I'll be there. Probably a little early for lunch, but I'll have a snack there. I'm about 2 hours into my day. Haven't seen anybody else yet, but I don't really blame them because it's just getting colder and colder. I feel like a little sad green egg. I'm extra sad because I saved my last stroopwafel for breakfast this morning, and they're my favorite, and it was frozen. So it still tasted good, but it was hard as a rock.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I just stopped for a little break because my next climb is Blood Mountain. But as I'm hiking up here, I'm just thinking it's like 2 steps forward and 1 step back, because every time I climb like 200 feet, I descend like 80 feet, and it's been rinse and repeat for like 6 peaks. So I mean, it is what it is, but it'd be nice, the elevation you gained, you just got to keep. But it wouldn't be the AT without all the ups and downs, both mountain-wise and every other way.
That way, and I saw you guys in Neil Gap.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get home,
Then you ate a lot.
I ate a lot.
I went up and over Blood Mountain today, and now I'm in mountain crossings at Neil Gap. You know, I was really hopeful because I met somebody from my high school, which is like 10 hours away, in the parking lot here. And then I came in and my favorite band was playing over the radio, but they didn't have any bunks, and neither does any of the other 3 places they called. So I'm super tempted to take a shower here, but tonight's supposed to be below freezing, and I just don't think I have time for my hair to dry. So, kind of bummed.
Take a picture. We're about to cut it down.
They're about to cut it down?
No, I am.
Oh.
For like half an hour, it's not good.
Pardon that I'm a little bit shaky. I'm shivering, but I just got to Misty Mountain Inn Hostel. They had a room, and actually I brought the whole room to myself, even though I only paid for 1 bunk. So that's kind of nice. I would be okay with having a friend or 2 here, but I will not complain. They picked me up from Neil's Gap and brought me here, and it's super nice, so I wanted to show it to you. They also said that today was the day that they opened for the season, so I am the first thru-hiker to stay here this year. So you can kind of see it like right there, but there is a retired fire truck out front, and you pull into this driveway with this nice patio. If it was warmer, I would be out there. And then in here, there's a queen bed, 2 twins, and then a little trundle over there. So it could fit up to 5. Well, yeah, I promise I can count. I'm just really tired. Nice seating area, and then washer and dryer, coffee maker, microwave, refrigerator, stove, sink. Up here, there's even some snacks. And then down here, there's spare linens, and then a nice clean shower. I'm all showered and my belly is full. And I'm just thinking about my 2 days on the AT and my 1 day of approach trail. It feels longer than 3 days. But I remember that about the last time I was out here. You know, the first 3 days felt so long, and then all of a sudden, there's one stretch I went like 11 days without a shower or a resupply. So those days are coming, but for now, you know, kind of reacclimating to the woods and doing it on my own terms and my own schedule. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do like 12 miles, and maybe that's going to be like my new pace for a while. You know, I did today, which is like almost 16, but yeah, 12 would have been nice. So maybe slowing down just a little bit. I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more on getting some better video, but I do know that will become easier with time as hiking and the hiking routine and changing my sleep and hygiene and food and all that becomes more natural to me. I'll like think more about videoing and feel maybe a little bit more comfortable talking on the camera in front of people, which I've pretty much avoided up until this point. But you know, all things come with practice, and hiking and YouTubing alike. Hey, thanks for being here. And I think I'll check back in the next time I shower, whenever that might be.